What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to a UCL battle. This week we're going to be against the Gotlandish Gogoats, coached by Max, who is currently the number 3 ranked person. And to be honest, I think he's one of the best battlers, if not the best battler in this group. Second to myself, of course. No, I like to sound like I'm a lot more confident than I am right now. I'm actually super nervous for this battle. I've done a whole bunch of scouting to look into his play style. If you've seen my team building video, you know that his team is just strong. Like, when it comes down to it, he's got a really balanced team, and it does really well against my team. So this match in particular is going to be really tough, knowing that, of course, he is a good battler in addition to having a strong team. This, depending on how I play, how things go, could very easily go either way. And, like, I could lose this just as fast as I win it, depending on the plays. So we'll see. And as expected, he brought all 3 of his OU Mons and then his 3 bulky Mons, so can't say I'm surprised. The real question is, what does he lead off with? His only stealth rocker is Lander's T, and he likes to bring those, so maybe he's a bulkier Lander's T set. If that's the case, I'm going to lead off with my Mega Altaria. If he leads off with Magnezone, that is fine, because I want to get rid of that ASAP. Ooh, this is intense. This is intense. Everyone's been looking forward to this battle too, so you can see everyone joining now. I'm sure people will join as the battle goes on too. I do know, as far as moves go, he can anticipate what the best move is on the other person's part, and will typically only think 1 turn in advance. So I might have to pull some doubles or something like that throughout the game to gain some momentum. I'm glad I brought Liepard, because that'll deal with Starmie, and it'll help beating Porygon 2 if I can get the knockoff onto it. The real question is, what does he lead with? If he leads off with Landorus, I feel like it's going to be a bulkier Landorus. Tokyo Ghoul. Yo, that's pretty hype. Okay, so if he's offensive, he might try to U-turn into Magnezone, but he also might just get up his rocks, knowing that I typically won't do a lot to him with a return. So I'm actually just going to Ice Beam turn 1. Oh my goodness! Wait, he is bulky though, so it might not KO. But we get the KO turn 1 with that Ice Beam! Yes, I am so glad that happened. Oh my goodness, he might have been a more offensive Rocks Landorus T. So, holy cow, I'm so glad that just came through. That makes my life so much nicer. Go into Magnezone. Yes, now we KO this with Earthquake. We outspeed Specs and we take a Scarf. Flash Cannon, unless he crits, of course. Come on, catch this Earthquake. Ah, darn it, he went for Volt Switch. But the question is, what is he going to now? That's going to take an Earthquake. Sword Art Online. I love how all of his Pokemon are, what's it called? Anime names. Interesting. Okay, so now what do I go into on Porygon 2? He might be running offensive Ice Beam, if I had to guess, or Tri-Attack. So this does complicate things. To be honest, I don't really need Mega Altaria anymore. I just kind of wanted it for Landorus T and Magnezone, and I have more to deal with Magnezone than anything else. He might go for Thunderbolt, predicting Suicune to come in on this. I kind of just want to see if he's offensive or not. He might go for Toxic if that's the case. I know this thing gets Recover. I'm actually going to return here and force him to recover. And on the recover, I can go into a different Pokemon. He Thunder Waves this. Which pretty much makes it useless against his Magnezone now. His Magnezone is probably Specs. Or no, it outsped me, so it's Scarf. So actually, interesting. He's Scarf Magnezone. That's good to know. And he's a bulky, what's it called? Porygon 2 with Thunder Wave. That is also good to know. question is, what does he go for now? Maybe Ice Beam? Or no, I did this to try and get him to recover. Magnezone is still alive, so I'm not sure I want to try and set up a Suicune. I do want to save Liepard for Starmie, though. I'm actually going to go into my Zapdos, because I want to get a Toxic off on this. What does he go into against this? I think Amoonguss, if I had to guess. Yeah, he probably goes into Amoonguss or Magnezone. So what I'm going to do is defog away these Stealth Rock. Oh, and he's going to Ice Beam here? That does nothing, though. Where are your counters? He might switch here. I'm actually going to Roost. Especially because if I Roost, that Ice Beam is doing less than 30%, like 15%. So Scarf, Volt Switch, or Kokodo Connect. It's relevant, I swear. Okay, so also, there are no Stealth Rock for the rest of the game because Landorus T is dead. I think he can Volt Switch here. He's not going to Flash Cannon. He's probably going to Volt Switch here. I'm going to go into... oh, maybe he predicted this. Interesting. He's not going to get Rocks up. Oh, now he can just Spore something. So what I'm actually going to do is go into my Altaria. If he goes for Sledge Bomb, that's fine. I don't really need this anymore. Ice Beam will still do a decent amount of damage. This chat is great right now. This also means my Liepard might be able to wall this. He might go into Porygon here. I'm gonna Ice Beam. That's pretty safe. So something worth noting, Porygons like to run Tri-Attack, and because of Trace, he actually has, his ability is Pixelate. So he would be able to use a Fairy type Tri-Attack. So I don't want to stay in here. And what I think I'll do is actually just go back into my Zapdos. He might read that, he might not though. Yeah, so I think that was the point of his him running Trace is for that Pixelate. Now, do I Toxic? What did he do last time? He sent out Magnezone. The question is, he knows that I know that he went into Magnezone last time, and Dugtrio is still alive, so that's really scary for his Magnezone. So I don't think he's going to go into it, actually. Maybe I should just Thunderbolt and get some damage off. I'm gonna Toxic. And hope he stays in. I wonder why he named some of his Pokemon the anime he named him after. Hopefully he stays in. He's either going to Amoonguss... Actually, who am I kidding? He's going to Amoonguss or Magnezone. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna stay in. What do I do? I'm gonna go into Jirachi here. If he goes into Amoonguss, that's great. Because I can Heart Stamp here. And that is a guaranteed 3-hit KO against Amoonguss. That being said, it's a Psychic type, and he has Mandibuzz still. He also might try and go into Magnezone to trap me, so I'm actually just gonna U-turn. Perfect. This is a dead Magnezone. We're going into Dugtrio. We are getting up our Stealth Rock, and then we are going to KO this thing. Ooh, that didn't even KO. Wow. Also, because of the 10% damage, this is definitely going to die, even if he tried to creep in with some, what's it called? Defense EVs. So, Magnezone gone. Lander is gone. Those are the two big threats. Starmie is still strong though, so I'm not at ease just yet. That being said, now that Magnezone's gone, I think my Suicune wins. Do I want to save this for Memento against something else that's a bit more damaging? I think so. Yeah, I'm just going to go back to Altaria. He's probably going to predict that in Sludge Bomb, but I don't need Altaria anymore. So, that's fine by me. Oh, he Clear Smogged. Oh, maybe he predicted like a Dragon Dance set or something like that. On the Ice Beam, he could go into Porygon too, so what I'm actually going to do is just Roost and get some HP back. I don't really need to damage that too much. Also, I take like 55% or so damage from an Ice Beam, so... Or that's from a Life Orb Starmie Ice Beam, not a Porygon 2 Ice Beam. So he's got Pixelate. Everyone hyped for the hacks. Does he predict me going into Zapdos? To be honest, I don't think it matters. You might have to go for some hacks with Tri-Attack. Ah, the freeze. Gotta love it. Especially because Max has been freezing people, or been frozen so much throughout the match, or throughout this league. Too funny. Okay, well, I think he just goes into his, what's it called? Amoonguss here. He might just go for some Ice Beams. I can take a couple, to be honest. So I'm just going to keep going here in hopes that I thaw out and Toxic this. Because I can Roost up on this without a doubt. The only problem is going to be if he gets a crit. Why does this always happen? Okay, well obviously this is a little bit more problematic than I expected. I do want to keep Zapdos around. I might need to Healing Wish it up. So what I'm actually going to do here now is... I do want to keep this for Mandibuzz and Starmie. So the question is, do I sack something else here? I think I can sack Altaria here. Yeah, I'm just going to go into Altaria here and sack it. Which is fine by me. He's probably just going to try attack here. If he wants to switch out, I'm just going to go for a return to damage something. But that's fine by me. And now what I'll do is go into my Dugtrio. And I can Memento here. And that's going to give me the opportunity to go to my Suicune and Calm Mind up. Hey, don't be hating on Sword Art Online. Yeah, so I can Calm Mind here. Oh, he goes into Sakura, so quality. Okay, so I don't know if he specs or not, but I'm gonna Calm Mind again here. If he's Life Orb, max attack. Oh, wow! I did not expect that. That is well done on his part. That's really well done on his part. Wow, this could be really problematic now. That just was a game changer. Interesting. That also means he's not an offensive Starmie, maybe? The thing is, if I don't get to Calm Mind up, I still don't know what moves he has. And to be frank, I don't think any of his Pokemon can kill me. That was really well done on his part. Jirachi isn't too helpful outside of dealing with Amoonguss. Actually, Jirachi can take a hit, so I'm actually going to go into that now. Scald, don't burn. Alright, sweet. And now I will U-turn out. That should do around 50%. And more so than anything, I want to be able to get Liepard in here. If he's Scarf, he might be max speed, which could be kind of problematic. I'm surprised he went into this. It might be Rocky Helmet. Yeah. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll go into Liepard here. Hopefully he Spores. I'm going to substitute. And yeah, hopefully he Spores. If he switches out or something, I can knock off, which would be really nice. I also get to paralyze whatever he wants to bring in. If he Spores, I can also Encore him into that on the next turn, so I force a switch out. I also know that Jirachi definitely outspeeds everything, so I'll be able to Healing Wish up Zapdos later. Once Amoonguss is gone, though, Suicune can still go for some Scald Burns, which could be really nice. He's probably a bulkier Starmie and was banking on Choice Scarf switching. So that wouldn't surprise me. Giga Drains and that fades. Ah, that's annoying. The thing is, without Jirachi, I don't know how I beat this. I'm actually just going to go into this and hope I get a burn. That's fine by me. He's going to heal up, but now I can just go for some burns. Because otherwise, Suicune is pretty useless, to be honest. And this also lets me get a free switch into Jirachi. But oh man, this is looking a lot more difficult than I would have liked it. Yo, this is actually kind of helpful. Because now I could go for Choice Scarf Sleep Talk at one point. Do I go into Jirachi? Do I go into Jirachi is the question. No, I don't. Okay. So, because I've gone for U-turn, I'm actually going to go for Heart Stamp here. It would be, actually, it would be really bad if he goes into Mandibuzz. Like, really bad. Let's see. I'm going to U-turn here. Oh, he didn't switch. He did not switch, which means he's probably going to Spore. Okay. I have to bank on him, on being able to survive this. Okay, that's a good start. I'm pretty sure I actually can try and... What are his moves? Clear Smog, Giga Drain, Spore, and maybe Hidden Power Fire? There's no way he's doing like any damage to me. So what I can actually do is... Roost Up, maybe? That way I do preserve Jirachi, so I'm actually going to Roost here, because I do want to get rid of Freeze. Yes! Okay. We're back in business. Let's take a look at this calc here. I know he's not Life Orb. So, even... What if he's Modest? Modest Ice Beam does a max of 43%. So, he definitely outspeeds too. So I'm going to see how much this does here in Roost. Okay, so we back at full health. Let's Toxic here. Yeah. He can go for Ice Beam here. It's going to do 30%. The only problem is if he gets another Freeze Hex. Ah, yes. Okay. I was clenching for a moment, hoping that, you know, no freeze, of course. I can Thunderbolt here. It's not going to do a lot. I don't think he has Heal Bell on anything. He might just try to Ice Beam again. Oh, Try Attack. He's going for hacks. So he's forced to recover here, so what I'm going to do is switch out into my Liepard here. Or do I just Roost on his switch out or recover? I think I Roost here, actually. I want to be at full so that I can take on Starmie. Okay, so let's see here. He can go for Spore. I cannot let Zapdos get Spored. At this point, I don't really need Jirachi because Zapdos is back at full. If I kill everything else, it's okay if Amoonguss is alive. I'll take it on 1v1. Just which is more valuable right now, Jirachi or Liepard? Because I pretty much have to sacrifice one at this point. Liepard's more valuable. So we can Spore here. If he stays in, that's fine. If not, if he stays in, that's fine. I'm just going to burn off a turn of Sleep and Heart Stamp. Oh, he's got Serene Grace. Oh my goodness. That is so cool, actually. I'm actually going to Iron Head here. So he's got to recover here, I think. But that means Try Attack has, I think, a 40% chance of doing, like, some crazy hacks. But I want to wake up here and just Iron Head. And try and flinch him a bit. I've burnt off 2 turns of Sleep now. Oh, and he's switching to this. Darn it. That's problematic. Because Rocky Helmet. He can Spore me again. I have 2 more hits with Iron Head, though. So I'm going to take him. Yum. So I think my Zapdos might be able to KO it, or maybe Liepard will be able to with Knockoff. So I'm actually, yeah, I'm going to Iron Head again here. Nice. Angel Beats. Solid. Yeah, I'm going to keep Iron Heading. I'm just going to keep Iron Heading. He's probably, actually, he's going to go back into Amoonguss. He's definitely going to go back into Amoonguss. He wanted to switch Amoonguss out for Regenerator health. So, do I go into that and knock it off? I do. That's the play. So once I get this knockoff, my Jirachi can go for Iron Heads without fear. It also did a decent amount of damage. Giga Drain, that's okay. And now what I can do is paralyze him, because I can't Toxic him. Yeah, so I'm going to Thunder Wave here, and that also means my Jirachi has a better chance of beating him. Synthesis. Big damage. What I can do here is Encore him into that, though, and then set up a substitute. So it's actually great that he went for Synthesis. This is also going to waste some of his PP, which is what it might come down to at some point. So now I set up a substitute, and something else is getting paralyzed or knocked off, which is incredible. Yo, this is a good battle. Holy cow. I knew this was going to be a tough battle, but it was going to be a fun battle. What does he go and do? Mandibuzz? That means he might be running Foul Play. He might defog here. Actually, he can't afford to defog here. I'm going to knock him off. If he defogs here, I Encore him into that. That was a crit. Lol. So he's got Roost. I can Encore him into that. He might continue or stay in what's it called? And stay in and keep roosting up to get back to full. But that means I'm also healing up each turn, and I can Thunder Wave. Although he's gonna switch out here. Yeah, that's the play. But let's see, what can I do here? What do I want to do here? I'm just gonna knock off for a little bit of damage. Because he definitely Giga Drains here. Ooh, but then I don't get a free switch into my Jirachi at any point. So this is going to be kind of difficult. To be honest, Liepard has already done more than enough. This is probably, I'm just probably going to sack Liepard here. Get some damage. Maybe heal back a bit. Who knows? Based on paralysis, I can heal up and maybe get another substitute and then bank on some paralysis to get some more knockoffs. Although he's going to be healing back a decent amount with Giga Drain each turn. It's in my interest to go for a substitute again, though. In case he gets paralyzed. So yeah, I'm just going to keep substituting. Also, I can stall him out of some PP, which might be helpful for late game if I have to stall him out with Zapdos. Actually, I'm going to Encore him. Yes! That way I can go into Zapdos and start stalling him out a bit. Actually, now that I think about it, do I go into Zapdos and Thunderbolt a couple times? Or Giga Drain. Wait, he's only got 4 Giga Drains left. I go into Zapdos, and he can only Giga Drain 2 more times. And the thing is, once he runs out of Giga Drain, he can't kill my Jirachi. So I Thunderbolt here. And that's going to do some damage. Very nice. Pretty sure he's got a Roost here. or recover. How many Thunderbolts do I have? 20? He might have to hope for hacks. I don't want to mess around with hacks though. He's going to take 12% of damage from Toxic this turn. I'm going to Thunderbolt in case he tries to go for Tri-Attack. Okay. Let's see. Now what? I think this is the turn he goes for Tri-Attack. Actually, no. He's got to keep recovering because toxic damage is going to keep building up. That's at 18%. Plus my 19%. Yeah, he can't afford to not recover. And he can't switch anything in, really. Or if he switches, it's this turn. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm going to switch into Jirachi on his switch into Amoonguss. Yo, they call me Kid Clutch. So Heart Stamp will 3-hit KO this thing. I could Iron Head flinch this to death though, and I think that's the better play. No! Are you kidding me? How do you get through that? There was a 70, or not even, 80% chance he wouldn't attack. Okay, well, whatever. He's gotta put me to sleep, and that might be GG if he goes into his Porygon. I am still bulky, so I take hits. So it's still possible. It's very possible, especially if I wake up. He might foul play. What else does he do? But we sleeping. No! And there go my leftovers. So at this point, that's probably GG. Yep. Darn it. Unless I kill everything first. Actually, no. Then he brings in Starmie and wins. So, GG. Oh, man. If only I could have gotten more hacks with Jirachi, to be honest. Yeah. He won. Let's see. How could I have played around this? Well, Suicune did nothing this match. Suicune did absolutely nothing. So shout out to Max. Good job on the, what's it called? On the Choice Scarf and the trick. That was really good on your part. But towards the end game, maybe Heart Stamp was my better play. But yeah, this is definitely GG. Yeah, my biggest thing was letting Suicune do absolutely nothing, because Suicune takes on all of these Pokemon after a Calm Mind. I know he has Clear Smog on Amoonguss, but my Suicune still beats that after a burn. So yeah, we're so dead. We're so dead. We're gonna stall this out though. Why? Because I feel like making this battle as long as possible so I can think about what I could have done better. Yeah. It was a good game though, Max. It was a fun game, that's for sure. So much damage. Obviously I lose this. I think something else that would have been really helpful is if I had brought Liepard in earlier to knock off Porygon 2, because then my Thunderbolts were doing about 25% damage. We're going to take this Porygon. We're going to take this Porygon down with us. Come on, let's get the crit. Oh, that would have been too funny. But, alrighty. Well, that was a GG, man. That was a GG. That was fun. Yeah, overall, I think I need to incorporate Suicune better. Because Suicune was useless, my Dugtrio's Memento became useless. So Dugtrio's Memento would have been really helpful for getting a free switch into something or setting up with something, and I used it, to get a Calm Mind up with my Suicune. If I had just Scalded after that, I think I would have been fine. But because it got tricked, not only was Dugtrio's Memento ruined and like became useless, my Suicune also became useless. So good stuff to Max for that Choice Scarf trick. I was really impressed with that. I could have played a little bit better with Jirachi at the end. Then again, like 80% chance I needed a little bit of hacks, and it doesn't always work out your way, you know, with freezes and such like that. But we played around it pretty well, and overall it was a really fun match. And Zapdos, Jirachi, like, they definitely could have pulled this back. If Jirachi was able to kill Amoonguss, Zapdos won this game. So, despite it being 4-0, my one Zapdos, if Amoonguss was gone, would have won the game. So, it was a lot closer than it looks. But, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching / listening. This is a long battle. But until the next one, this has been Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.